Hey mamas, this is Amy from In the Beginning Postpartum Home Care. I wanted to just hop on here real quick and just go over a very sensitive but serious topic, shaken baby syndrome. When you were in the hospital or when you go into the hospital to have your baby, they're going to have you watch some videos. One of those videos is going to be shaken baby syndrome. And it might not seem that important, or I know what a lot of times happens is there's just so much going on in the hospital. So I want to go ahead and talk about it so that you can either view it before the hospital or view it maybe after the hospital, just to make sure that the information is out there. It's all over the internet too. So I mean the information's out there, but let's go ahead and talk about it. So, what is shaken baby syndrome? So, shaken baby syndrome is when it's basically happens out of frustration. So, you have your baby, this is my little fake baby, and can't get the baby to stop crying. And they can't talk to you, they cry, and you can't figure out what's wrong. And so, you get frustrated and shake the baby violently. Okay, you probably saw that head go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and that's pretty much how it's going to go. There's weak neck muscles, underdeveloped brain, and what's happening is the brain is just going back and forth from the back to the front, from the front to the back, just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like that, right? So what's happening to the brain? Well, it's getting hit back and forth. And so you're damaging blood vessels, you're damaging nerves, causing pooling of blood in the brain, which is going to also be causing pressure, and swelling and stuff going on in the brain, which is going to cause brain damage. So, um, that's never going to be a good thing, brain damage. So, what can happen when you have brain damage? Disabilities, learning disabilities, behavior, physical disabilities, seizures, vision loss, hearing loss, uh, you paralysis. Many other situations can happen. There's a list of them, but you're gonna have major disabilities. But the number one thing I really want to talk about is death. This can lead to death. So shaking a baby violently like this can lead to death. Okay, on top of all the other disabilities, it can also cause death. So you want to make sure you don't shake the baby, but you also want to make sure that your caregivers don't shake the baby. So you want to make sure you trust the caregivers. You want to make sure that the caregivers see this video. You want to make sure that they're educated on it as well. So how can you prevent shaken baby syndrome? So do first things first. Feed the baby, check the diaper, check for gas. Some babies can be colicky or gassy. Check if they're hot and cold. Look for irritations. Look for, is there a hair around a toe or finger? Is there a tag bothering them? Certain clothes might bother them. Are they hot or are they cold? Um, Try to get the baby to sleep. They might be sleepy. They might be overstimulated. Go to a dark room. Turn the music down. They might want the music. Turn the music up. You know, um, if all that stuff doesn't work, you can try to swaddle the baby, walk outside, walk around the house. You can try the that kind of sound, rock the baby, rub their back, car ride if you can do that. Just try all these different things if they're old enough, different play mats or different rockers or swings, moving them. They might be content for a couple of minutes and then you might need to move them to something else and just, keep moving them. And then if none of that works, it is okay to leave a baby in a safe place, in a bassinet, in a rocker where they're buckled in, anywhere where they're safe and they are buckled in and they cannot get hurt. You can walk away. Walk away for a few minutes, regain your composure, and then you can come back and you can try again. If you can call a family member or a friend or your significant other, they might be at work or something. Call somebody, see if they can come help you out, or call somebody just to talk to, just to vent a little bit, and then come back and try again. I also researched if there were any hotlines. I figured there were some hotlines. I couldn't remember if they were mentioned in the videos from the hospital. Probably were, but There is a hotline. It's 866-243-BABY. This is like if you can't get your baby to stop crying, you can call this hotline, and it's 866-243-2229. And you can just look it up. I can't get my baby to stop crying, and it'll pop up. This is a crying baby hotline. So you can call that, and they should be able to help you out. Do anything that you can do, get the help, walk away if you need to. Just do not ever shake the baby. If you do, if you suspect that somebody has, you need to call 911, get emergency help immediately. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know it was a hard video, but I hope it helps. Remember, never shake a baby. And remember, mama, you got this. Happy postpartum.